During World War I, global demand for oil was boosted. Relying on the unique oil resources in Texas, GSI, a geophysical business company, was born in 1930. At the beginning, Xi's main business was to provide geological exploration for the oil industry. But with the increase in oil production, the oil industry experienced a period of depression. By the time of World War II, GSI had expanded its business to produce defense electronics for the US Army and Navy. With the help of defense contracts, Xi's laboratory and manufacturing division quickly outgrew its geographic division, and its electronics business became the company's mainstay. In 1951, the company reorganized and changed its name to General Instruments, and again that same year to Texas Instruments. In 1952, Texas Instruments purchased the patent certificate for the production of transistors from Western Electronics Corporation for $25,000, began to manufacture and sell transistors, and officially entered the semiconductor industry. In 1954, TI research director Gordon Thiel independently developed the first commercial silicon transistor, making Texas Instruments the only company to mass-produce silicon transistors at the time. In 1958, Jack Kilby, an engineer from Texas Instruments, invented the world's first integrated circuit. In 1967, he invented a handheld electronic calculator and a single-chip microcomputer. In 1971, he invented a single-chip microcomputer. In 1973, he obtained a patent for a single-chip microchip. In 1978, the first single-chip speech synthesizer was launched, and the low-cost speech synthesis technology was realized for the first time. In 1982, a single-chip commercial digital signal processor was launched. Since then, a series of products iterated successively have become the most influential DSP chips in the world today. And TI has also become the world's largest supplier of DSP chips. Entered the Chinese market in 1986. In 1990, the digital micromirror device for imaging equipment was launched, bringing the dawn of digital home theater. In 1992, the Microspark single-chip processor was launched, integrating all system logic required by engineering workstations. In 1995, the online DSP Labs Electronic Laboratory was launched to realize the monitoring of TI DSP applications on the internet. In 1996, it announced the launch of the Timeline technology with a 0.18 micron process, which can integrate 125 million transistors on a single chip. It was also this year that TI began an all-round transformation, transforming from a diversified operation to a semiconductor company. Through centralized spin-offs and mergers and acquisitions, it successively stripped off the defense electronics, computer, and memory chip departments, and focused on the DSP business. In 1997, the TM320C6X DSP, which executes 1.6 billion instructions per second, was launched, creating a DSP performance record with a new architecture. In 1999, it acquired Unitrone's power management IC, battery management IC, and interface business for $1.2 billion, thereby consolidating its #1 position in the analog market. In 2000, launched the TM320C64X DSP chip that executes nearly 9 billion instructions per second, refreshing the DSP performance record. In the same year, launched the TM320C55X DSP chip with the lowest power consumption in the industry, promoting the portable application of DSP. In 2003, R7, the industry's first ADSL on-chip modem, was launched. In the same year, it released the OMAP Series 1710 chip, which first proposed the heterogeneous concept. In 2004, it became the overlord of the mobile phone chip market with the OMAP Series chip. In 2006, TI transformed to the industrial and automotive fields, focusing on analog chips and embedded processors. In 2011, following the acquisition of Spansion Semiconductor Manufacturing Division and Chengdu Chengxin Semiconductor, TI acquired National Semiconductor for $6.5 billion, further strengthening its status as an analog semiconductor giant. The above are a series of remarkable achievements since the establishment of Texas Instruments. Later, with the advent of the personal computer and mobile internet era, Texas Instruments also actively deployed the personal computer and mobile phone chip markets, but lost twice in a row to its opponents, and finally had to give up these to businesses. So now we're left with Intel and Qualcomm. So what happened to Texas Instruments' failure in the PC and smartphone chip market? We'll talk about it next time.